Hi. Welcome to another Genshin stream. How are you guys doing today? I hope you had a great week so far and are now ready for some more Genshin. Today we're gonna clean up the by now the last event. And we'll see if we have some time to look into the new one. I've not looked into it yet. I'm not gonna like entirely stream the new one though. Today we're gonna primarily finish the big one. So I don't really have anything else to do other than that. So let's just go. It's only the last quest left, and well, I mean the last one already took some time. So we will see. Oh, also let me just oh I forgot about this one. Let's paste that. But yeah, let's get rid of the hour event. Do that. It's no longer necessary. I'm so bad with my transportation. I always forget about it. I always forget about it. I know there's easier ways to do this, but hey, we're right here, so might as well. This works. Oh, I know. Yeah, sure. Unfortunately, she's not really a pet. That would be nice. Like she's kind of a pet, but you have to have her in a have to have her equipped, otherwise, yeah, she won't follow you. Is this right? Should be. Yeah, okay. Wait, is this the right quest? It is. Okay, well, yeah, go.
いらっしゃいましたか。すみません。犯人の尋問が終わったばかりで、あなたたちにお知らせする時間がありませんでした。
Right. Totally believe you.
なんと言いましょうか。予想外のことが多々ありまして、誘拐犯の傭兵を捕まえるのは思ったより簡単でした。適当なものにサーチェン様の格好をさせたところ、しばらくして向こうから食いついてきましたから。
Oh man, they must be stupid.
これは尋問が終わって分かったことですが、彼らを雇ったのはなんとサーチェン様の息子だったというのです。
And they gave away their employer. What?
人を雇って父親を拉致しようとしたのか？なんだってそんなことしなきゃいけないんだ？
Inheritance.
それはなんとも。
Most likely.
シティに入った傭兵はごく一部でしたので、多くはまだ外で待機しています。これから人手を集めて彼らを一網打尽にしに行きます。あなたたちも一緒にいらっしゃいませんか？
Okay.
いいぞ。ちょうどオイラたちもどういうことか見に行きたいと思ってたとこなんだ。
Well, it's not like Paimon is gonna do any of the work though. Gatherings and partings. Okay. Well then. I think we're just gonna... Yeah, it's fast travel. we can't fly quite that far. I mean, we could, probably, but not enough stamina. Maybe not. We lose too much height. Get close, though. Oh, hey. Yep. Got him. Surprise!
親分、また誰か来たみたいだぞ。あのな、俺たちはただ金をもらって働いただけだ。ここまでする必要ねえだろ。逆恨みもいいとこだ。俺たちを雇ったのはこいつだよ。
はあ？
どうしたんだ？お前ら誰にやられたんだ？
はあ？
お前、あいつらの仲間じゃなかったのか？
あいつら？誰のことだ？
Before Sergeant himself. That'd be funny.
空を飛ぶガキがいてよ、出会い頭にぶん殴ってきやがったんだ。
Oh,
しばらくしたら今度は緑の服の男が来て俺たちに質問をしていった。
I see.
事情聴取は終わっています。背後で指揮していたのはここにいるサーチェン様の息子シワニです。聞きたいことがありましたら今ここで聞いていただいても構いません。この後彼らを全員逮捕して教令員に連れ戻し尋問します。
And the
どう
green
して人を雇
guy,
って
Tinnery.
サーチェンを拉致しようとしたんだ？
決まってるだろ。20年もの間、あいつはどこで遊んで暮らしてるかもわからなかったんだぞ。僕のことを気にも留めなかった。も
Why
っと
do you
ム
need
カついたの
welfare
は
from
あい
him,
つが
though?
事業を教令員に任せたばかりか。
Wow,
それ
how
をいつか
entitled
気
do
に
you
入っ
have
た
to
天才
be?
に譲るだなんて契約をしたことだ。あれは本来僕のものだ。なぜ他人に譲らなきゃならない。
I mean, I was hurt on the money,
僕に
but
くれないというなら
wow.
あいつから奪ってやるまでだ。
Wow. How entitled do you have to be?
そのまさかだ。あいつは影で試合を見てるって言っただろ。だから人を雇ってあいつを拉致して契約を修正させることにした。教令員が応じてくれないならあいつ本人に認めさせればいいだけのことだ。僕がその天才だってな。
So, did you find him? No.
いや、あの老いぼれは隠れるのがうますぎる。今もどこかに隠れてこの
And I wouldn't
笑
be
い話を
surprised
見
if
物してることだろ。
he's actually
20年前の時点で
long
す
gone.
でにあいつは狂ってると思ってた。狂ったやつは
Or if he's the old guy
Nandemo
we spoke to at the start of the Day 2 quest. What do you know about the Diadem of Knowledge?
彩色の冠。あいつが教令員に寄付したあの冠のことか。
Yeah, that.
あれはなかなか値が張ったな。当時あれを買うためにサーチェンは多くの事業を売り払ったよ。あれを買ってからというもの、家に幽霊が出るようになったのさ。収蔵室の前を通るとたまに甲高い話し声が聞こえてくるという具合にな。それにあの冠を教令員に寄付する以前、サーチェンは部屋に閉じこもって連日あれを研究してた。あの時からすでにどうかしてたから何をしててもおかしいとは思わなかったが。
どうかしてたってどういうことなんだ？
あの時は小さかったからよく覚えてるわけじゃないが、確か砂漠へ調査に出かけて数年
It's
戻ってこ
Genshin
なかった。
time. Herk,
ある
what's
日やっ
up?
と帰
Yep,
ってきたと思
it's
った
Genshin
ら
time. Time to finish
ま
this
るで
event.
人が変わったようになっていた。誰も理解できない言葉をブツブツと口にして昼も夜も論文を書いてた。何を書いてるか覗いてみようとしたけど追い出されたよ。その後あいつは書いた論文を持ってもう一度出かけ、帰ってきた後教令員と契約を結んだんだ。今思い返せばあれはもう僕の父などではなかったのかもしれない。サーチェンの皮をかぶった砂漠から帰ってきた悪魔だったのかもな。
怖いこと言うなよ。ちょっとしたぞ。
信じるかどうかは君たちの勝手だ。知ってることは全て話した。ああ、それと一つだけ頼み事をしたいんだ。もしサーチェンに会うことがあったらこう伝えてくれ。
You're like, what even is this from? I don't remember this guy, and then he's only there for. I think so. He's also an asshole, so yeah.
あいつが外で何を研究してようが、僕の目に映るあいつはただのクソ野郎でしかないとな。
話は終わりましたか？それでは行きましょう。今回の件の首謀者は逮捕できました。情報提供ありがとうございました。
Yay!
まだ何か心配なことはありますか？
The Diadem of Knowledge.
そうだな。アルハイゼンのメモにもあの冠のことが書いてあったし。
アルハイゼン様もこの件に注目していらっしゃるのですか？一つ考えがあります。冠に問題がありそうなら主催者に連絡して試合を一旦中止させ、詳しく調べた方がいいかもしれません。
そうだな。それじゃあ早速メイン会場に戻って このことをカリーナに伝えようぜ。
You're still more inclined to play Star Rail. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm saying I am invested in Genshin, and I like it's for me. It's either play Genshin or play Star Rail. So I decided to stick with Genshin instead. I've actually seen next to nothing about Star Rail, so I couldn't even not like it. I only know what you told me. And that's it.
やっと戻られましたね。探しましたよ。どちらへ行かれていたんですか？第3ラウンドの試合はもう始まっています。
サーチェを狙った悪いやつを捕まえに行ってきたんだけど。いやいや、それはどうでもいいんだ。彩色の冠に問題があるかもしれなくて、ちゃんと調べたいんだ。
彩色の冠に問題が？そんなはずはありません。20年もの間、試合のたびにあの冠を使っていましたが、何の問題もありませんでした。どこからそのような情報を？
Some information has come to light. Yeah, but they are kinda exaggerated, aren't they?
これはとても重要なことですから、少し考えさせてください。実を申しますと、第3ラウンドの試合が開始する前に、彩色の冠をマウティーマチューリンに置いてきたのです。第3ラウンドの試合内容は、まさにマウティーマチューリンで冠を見つけ出し、それを指定された台に置くことです。最初に冠を配置できた人は4ポイントを獲得できます。ここまで参加者の得点に大差がないことを踏まえると、最初に冠を置いた人が最終的なチャンピオンとなる可能性が高いでしょう。ですから、今回の試合は激しい戦いになると推測しています。今から向かっても間に合わないかもしれません。
We have to give it a shot.
冠の位置をマークしますので、直ちに現場へ行って状況を確認してみてください。何事もなければいいのですが。
今すぐ出発しようぜ。
You remember reading in Seven's chat yet that this? When did I ever discourage people? Are you sure that was me? I think Seven said something that I disencouraged him while I did not. He was referring to the math I did back at the start of Genshin. Like the average, well no, the bad luck cost per character, is right? Yeah. I again, there was Seven mentioning that. And since Star Rail is, you know, same company, then it you can assume that it's pretty much gonna be the same, right? So yeah, that's I think that's where he came from. Exactly. Especially when you don't have a lot of money yourself, right? Well, of course it's not here. That would have been too easy. Speaking of money, I looked into no, Seven is running out of storage space, and I was like, okay, he's like what, 34 terabytes of data? What would a like 60 terabyte NAS cost? And it's like, yeah, it's over $2,000. It's like, okay. Wasn't cost of storage supposed to go down? Yeah, the thing is just, you know, gacha games are trying to get you to spend, so.
まずはレイラ選手が冠を手に入れたようだ。だが、ゴールにたどり着くのは容易じゃない。
Okay.
カサッチ選手もついたみたいですね。はい。
I can't do that in game, that's not fair.
バルザン選手の機械装置壊れちゃったみたい。
試合は白熱してきたな。おや、川辺選手は遅れてやってきたようだ。
He's always running. Never mind. I have a feeling they're gonna break this thing. Oh, it is cursed.
そうだ、そのまま冠を置け。君の欲するすべてが手に入る。
誰だ？頭の中で喋るな。
君なら私を失望させまい。
わけがわからないぞ。妙だな。
Okay. Well, so he did actually inhabit the diadem, which is why he was supposed, like, why he's watching from close by, huh? I see how it is. Katya made you appreciate her son a lot more. She is actually cute. You haven't done a hangout yet. I see. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, okay. We just...
ついに私の財産を受け継ぐ者、私の研究を受け継ぐ者が現れた。
Usually take about 300 for... Yeah, it's more like 350. And then you need the actual machine for set drives. And then you want some redundancy. So, yeah.
さあ、カーベ、いい子だ。私のところに来い。
どうして僕の名前を？
I think it's like 350-ish for 14.
私はサーチェン。もちろん、正確にはサーチェンの意識のかけらの一つに過ぎないが、実に不思議な絵にしだ。君を見ていると、昔あったある人を思い出す。
He does not have no.
信念は彼より強く。
No. It's all... He's juggling around with external drives right now.
子供たちよ。私たちは初めて会うが、これから話すことはとても大事なことだ。ぜひ、
Yes,
その証
signal
人となって
redundancy,
ほ
right?
しい。今回の学院トーナメントにおいて、皆素晴らしい試合を見せてくれた。教令員には多くの記載がいる。君たち一人一人が全員が特別なのだ。
Okay.
だが、あえて後継者を一人に絞るとしたら、私は君を選ぶだろう、カーベ。君が優勝したからというだけではない。
No, those don't. But if you have like everything in a single array, And a single drive can kill your entire data. You want redundancy.
そうだ。私たちは共に哀れな理想主義者であり、それこそが私たちの苦しみの源だ。28年前、私は砂漠に行き、8年間も暮らした。そこで何を見たと思う？戦争、殺し合い、永遠に終わらない者たち。水源の奪い合い、キャラバンからの略奪、民衆に対する搾取、それらは一日たりともやむことはなかった。防災壁の外側の世界は私の
I'm
思い
curious
描
to
いてい
see
たものと
where
は
this
完
is
全に異なっていたんだ。
going and what the datum is actually like.
見て
It
き
looked
た
like a
全ての
curse
も
there,
のに
so
苦しみを感じた。だからこそ彼らを救う道を見出したいと切に願ったのだ。
それで
that's not enough. That's too small.
私は因
And you need to spend more on a bigger
当然
NAS
インロハの
then.
知識に答えを求めた。私は
So you
歴史を
just spent
研究し
elsewhere.
社会を分析した。人間性に関する実験を数えきれないほど行った。ついには砂漠の奥深くで失われた学派を自称する学者とも接触した。そして答えなど最初から存在しないということに気がついた。過ちを簡単に誰かのせいにすることはできない。罪とは人間の性に刻まれたものなのだから。人は争いをもたらし、争いは破滅を導く。これは人間の力では逆らうことのできない必然なのだ。いかにして歴史から教訓を得るかを研究してきた。だが皮肉なことに、歴史からは何一つ教訓を得られず、全ては悪くなるばかりだという結論にたどり着いた。学んできたことの意味がわからなくなった。重くのしかかる虚無に、私は生きる気力を失い、
No, innate pain closure is
自
more
ら
like
の命を絶つことに
1.5k.
したのだ。
You're probably talking about a dumb enclosure without any
私は
logic,
意識
so
の
that
一
doesn't
部を
help.
保存できるこの冠を手に入れた。私は自らの経験をその中に書き込み、教令院に財産を預けることにした。
やはりあなたが教令員と結んだ契約はいわば遺言だったんだな。この世界
Obviously.
に絶望したというなら、どうしてまたこんなことをした？
言った通り、私は数多くの人間性に関する実験を行ってきた。これはその最後の実験だと思ってもらって構わない。
Okay, Ark. Riddle me this. What motherboard does have 8 SATA ports nowadays? Correct, there's none. So you need a storage controller as well, and those are not cheap either. So yeah, Synology is just crazy expensive. Same issue. Like you won't get very far with smaller drives. It's gonna be the same.
教令員なら天才には事欠かないゆえ、どの世代にもそれを代表する花形がいる。高額な報酬のもとに人間性のわだかまりを解き、世界を正しい方向へと導いてくれるものがいつか現れる。そう私は
Yeah,
願
but
っていた。
then you pay upwards of 1,000
つま
again.
りあなたが欲し
You
がっ
have
ている
if you
継
want
承
a
者
backplane
は
as well.
天才でありながら常人の苦しみを理解できる人間でなければならないとい
And
う
you need a
ことだ。
storage controller that supports
な
that.
ぜならそれが人間性、社会、そして世界に対するより明確な認知につながるか
Normal
らだ。
hardware, like consumer hardware, does not. I mean, I do, but
こう考えたことはないか。
their controller is also 500
富は
bucks.
人間の
So
心を麻痺させ、外部の苦しみに対する感覚を失わせる。あなたの財産を継承した理想主義者が必ずしもその意志を最後まで貫けるとは限らない。
君は賢いな。だが私にはわかる。君は私の考えを理解できる類の人間ではない。
the
私にとっては これも実験の一部であり、人間性に対する考察なのだ。
Yeah, Lytham is not really.
継承者が私の研究で苦しむのか、あるいは
What's the
偽
right
りの
word?
快楽に溺れるのか、
Something like
ど
that.
ちらにせよ、私の研
Sorry,
究には
emotionless.
進捗がある。私は世界の本質に痛みを感じ、その
Apathic,
重
right?
苦しい
Apathic.
歴史を嘆いた。そして遂行できなかった研究への未練も。だから川辺、愛しき子よ、君は私のためにいる。
Well, is he no longer gonna be poor? There's gonna be a pretty big catch here.
本当に全てを僕に
I bet he's actually inheriting
その上好きにして
a
いい。
ginormous debt as well.
私は自分の目を信
Or
じる。
something like that. It's gotta
冠
be.
をいただき、私のためにこの道を最後まで歩んでくれ。この結論は君を苦しめるだろうか、それとも多くの富が君を麻痺させるだろうか。君の答えが楽しみだ。私のやってきた研究は全て
Yeah, he's not doing it.
ほ
もういいだろ。僕の人生はすでに最悪なんだ。これ以上ひどくなってたまるか。あなたのお金は受け取らない。苦難を強いられる人々をたくさん見てきたと言ったな。あなたの授業で彼らを助けてやってくれ。
There's always a catch. Yeah. There's no free lunch, right? No such thing.
大丈夫？体調はどう？
僕は大丈夫だ。
It is totally fine.
ありがとう、ティナリ。心配はいらない。
無理しないで。川辺さん。
冠は川辺選手によって叩き壊されたが、その前に彼は試合目標を達成した。ルールにのっとれば彼が第3ラウンドの勝者であり、合計得点から見ても今回の学院トーナメントのチャンピオンだ。学院トーナメントのチャンピオンとして、およびサーチェン直々に推挙された継承者として、川辺選手はサーチェンのすべての財産を
Well, he
継
does
承する権利を有する。
theoretically have a home now, so he can move out of
本当にサー
Alheim's
チェンの財産
home.
を
So
すべ
house.
て寄付するのか。
さっきも言っただろう。この世界が良くないと言うなら、彼の残した授業でそれを変えればいいじゃないか。単に否定するだけでは何の結果も出せない。僕は彼とは違うんだ。
わかった。書記官としてこの件を資料に記録しよう。これから財産の具体的な使途については大会が終わった後に賢者から連絡が行くだろう。
ああ。僕もあの人の研究が正しかったかどうかわからないし、どうすればあれを完成できるかなんてなおさらわからない。ただわかってるのは、全てをここで止めれば参加者は誰も苦しんだりしないってことだけだ。今回が最後のトーナメントってわけじゃない。これからも誰かがこのトーナメントに参加する。未来の学者たちだって引き続きこのために研鑽を積むだろう。でもサーチェンの話は人々を苦しませるものだ。だからここまでにするんだ。これ以上広げちゃいけない。僕たちが皆学者である以上、彼の観点をむやみに否定するのもまた傲慢な独断だが、大丈夫。この責任は僕が背負えばいい。僕にとってこれでよかったんだ。僕にもこれしかできることはなかった。
うん。よく言った。君は大半の人々が欲しても実行する勇気のない正義と理想を述べたんだ。俺から見れば滑稽であることに変わりはないが、君は自身の問題に気づいている。ただプライドがそれを認めることを許さないだけだ。でも 君のその見解は受賞の舞台で発表されるに値する。今大会の開催委員会を代表して君の優勝を祝福しよう。
Well,
おめでとう、川辺選手。
はあ、勘違いするなよ。誠意のない称賛なんかいらない。
I don't think Alhaitham was
それに
insincere,
今
you know?
ここは弁論の場じゃない。僕の見解じゃなくて試合の評論に集中してくれ。
川辺さん、おめでとうございます。授賞式に出る準備をしておいてくださいね。授賞式はメイン
No
会
cake?
場でや
Well
るら
then,
しいぞ。戻って見に行こうぜ。
you'd get the enclosure, build the system yourself. I mean, you can do that, but it's still gonna be expensive. Like an 8-port card is still like over 200, maybe $300. So, yeah. And the smaller cards you can get are a waste of space, and also they usually prevent your system from entering like a sleep state. So it's like always on.
行くで。
A-port is 160. Yeah, you're better off just buying an actual NAS then.
行くで。
Because getting a case that is like the same form factor with hot swap base and the hardware in general, ECC memory, and that is just it's the same as a NAS really. And don't forget the controller also needs to be compatible to a backplane if you want to do that. So you can't go with a SATA controller, you need a SAS controller, essentially. Probably QNAP because you can remove the stock software and put FreeNAS on it. What am I doing? We just teleport.
Senshi の皆さんの素晴らしいご活躍のもと、今回の学院トーナメントは無事終了しました。これより優勝した川辺選手にご登壇いただき、授与を執り行いたい
The
と思い
important
ます。
part for me would be that you can put an OS on it that supports ZFS, right?
本来はここで川辺選手に冠を
Because
つけてい
that's
ただき、
the
賞
file
金
system
を
of
お送り
choice
す
for
る予
anything
定だったので
networks,
す
for
が、
anything storage
先
really.
ほど入った情報によりますと、
Bigger storage
川辺選手
that
は
encompasses
サーチェン
multiple
さんの
disks.
資産を受け継ぎ、そしてそれらをすべて寄付されたそうです。
サーチェンの資産を寄付？
Well,
あんな大金、よくそんなことができたな。
川辺選手の慈善的な行いのおかげで、多くの貧困に苦しむ家庭が運命を変えるチャンスを得られる
he
でしょう。
himself is still piss
冠も
poor.
賞金もなくなってしまったので、授賞式も簡単なものになってしまいますが、川辺選手、何かご感想をいただけませんか？皆さんも私と同じようにこれだけの大金を寄付した理由について聞きたいでしょうから。
こんな場面で何を話せばいいかわからないけど、
It's x86, so there's at least that. It doesn't need to be powerful either.
多分にあっただろうけど、金を寄付した理由についてはサーチェンの見解には賛成できないし、彼の金も欲しくはなかったからだ。自ら体験しないとわからないことなんてたくさんある。彼も僕も決めつける資格なんてないんだ。
I mean, okay, let's talk about this for a second, shall we? Obviously, like if you do a custom build, you're gonna be like you're gonna pay roughly the same. Get more powerful hardware out of it because, well, the cheaper hardware isn't really better sorry, the lesser powerful hardware isn't really cheaper, but you will also get a pretty meh form factor. So it's really just you build it yourself and you get a bigger machine, or you and maybe a bit faster, which like performance you don't need, or you go ahead and buy like a NAS from QNAP and just flash your own software on it. Essentially, but just buying yourself, like getting a better form factor and better. That's the most important part: better power efficiency, because the thing is gonna run 24/7, right? And you don't want a system that consumes a lot of energy 24/7. The self-built system will definitely consume like 5x the power that the pre-built NAS will, and that adds up over time. So the cost of ownership of the self-built one is just way too high.
でもそういうことを話し出すと複雑で重たい話になってしまうからここでは割愛する。他には特にないな。ではこれでどうもありがとう。
I can't get my network storage below 50 watts, unfortunately. I know that with a dedicated network storage device, I would probably get down to 5 on idle.
こちらは七星召喚の限定どうぞお受け取りください。
Sounds like
またチャンピオンの栄誉は川辺選手の資料に記録されます。今後
Maybe
川
not
辺選
5,
手
but
が教
10.
令員で研究課題を申請する際賢者様が優遇する判断材料の一つとなるはずです。
ああ確かに受け取った。でも課題とかそういうのは
I have too many discs in there
そ
for
れでは
5 to be a
授
thing.
賞式はこれにて閉幕とします。川辺選手に
It does,
再
but
び
that
盛大な拍手
assumes that all the discs are spinning. Under load, the system is 120 when all the discs are spinning and doing stuff.
あんな大金があれば一生遊んでくれ
It's
そうな
also
の
got
に。
13 discs in it,
天
so
才の
there's
発
that.
想を理解するにはお前はまだま
Wait,
ともすぎる
yeah,
ということさ。
13.
さあ引き続き学院フェスを回ってみよ
う。やっと終わった。演説はそれなりに得意なつもりだったんだけどな。疲れたよ。
試合で疲れたせいじゃないか。それにしてもあんまり嬉しくなさそうだな。とにかくお前はチャンピオンなんだからもっと胸を張ってていいはずだろ。
そうだな。そうだ。セノはこの限定カードが欲しいって言ってたな。今まさに僕の手にあるわけだが。
あげちゃうのか。
Yeah, it's what I'm
珍しいカード
thinking.
なんだろ。人儲けできるじゃないか。
ただのカ
I
ードだぞ。
could probably
できるわ
price
けないだろ。
everything out,
僕が持っててもしょうがないんだから。
and
セノに
the
あげるさ。
self-built one is gonna come out on top
よかった
slightly,
ら
but
彼に
again,
持
power
っていってくれない
consumption
か。
and just
おい、
maintainability and whatnot is just it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
さあ一緒にセノのところへ行こうぜ。
Well, encoding 7 would do that on his
僕はもうちょっと
streaming
休んで
PC,
いたい
right?
んだって。こら、
The
髪の毛を引っ張らないで。
So that's not really something like that's not a consideration yet at all. It would be just storage.
セノ、何を見てるんだ。
まだ
And most
サーチの
most
ことを
network
考えていた。
storage devices
何か用か？
nowadays have
七星召
Intel
喚のカード
CPUs,
だ。
so they have quick sync as well,
僕よ
right?
り君
So
の方が必
they
要か
can
もしれ
actually
な
do
いと思うん
encoding
だね。
if they have to.
限定カードだ。譲ってくれるのか。
当然だろ。僕が
He
持って
does,
ても
yeah.
仕方ないんだから。
いいか。これは限定カードなんだぞ。カーベ、何かトラブルでもあったのか。こんな方法でなくとも言ってくれれば助けてやる。
そんなんじゃないぞ。自分のトラブルは自分で解決する。このカードとは関係ない。
そうか。
それでは遠慮なくもらおう。だが、お前がまだこれの価値に気づいていないことは明らかだ。
Duh.
このまま受け取るのは筋が通らない。こうしよう。前回の豪華限定版カードの価格で買い取らせてくれ。どうだ？
そんないいさ。
You know
た
that's
かが
not
カード
gonna
一枚
happen.
だ。どれだけの価値があるって言うんだ？
Also, there's an
少
issue.
なくとも100万もらはする。
Oh boy.
いくらだって？
There's no way. Like you'd have to run at least Linux on it. So like
なら
for proper
もう少
storage.
し上
So
乗せしてもいい。
that's also not happening.
カード1枚が100万モラ。でも前に遊んだ時はこんなのをたくさん持っていたじゃないか。なんかキラキラしたやつを。
全てにそれだけの価値があるわけではない。
Like
見
Windows
た目だけが綺麗でレアじゃな
storage
いものもあ
arrays
る。
suck.
そういえば大魔ハマタラの収
You
入も低
don't
くはない
want
はず
that.
だ。君の金は全てこんなところにつぎ込まれているのか。でもやっぱりやめだ。友達から金をもらうなんてちょっと気が引けるよ。
遠慮するな。俺はこれまでにたくさんカードを買ってきた。さらにもう一枚買い取ったところで大して変わらない。
なあ、本当に趣味のために貯金を全部使う気か？趣味とはいえどう過ぎないようにな。特に衝動で借金なんてするんじゃないぞ。借金生活ってのは本当に惨めなんだ。
経験があるような言い方だな。さぞ苦労したんだろう。
まあこの話はもうやめよ
だったら俺よりも自分のことを心配しろ。
No, we should probably just donate $1 million more to
何
Kabe.
にせよレア
we
カ
have
ー
the
ドは
money.
この
It's
セロが
fine.
いただいた。カーベ、お前のおかげで試合に参加した目的が達成できた。この後金を下ろしてくる。
う。わかった。じゃあ僕もこれ以上遠慮はしない。
Yeah, I know.
これで今月の返済は無事に乗り切れるはずだ。それどころか少し手元に残るかな。後で食事をおごるよ。ティナリとコレイも呼ん
Again,
でやっ
it's
てく
just
れ
the。cost of storage. I'm not talking about the enclosure. Like,
やつだよな。
it's already 1.5k just for the discs,
他の
right?
参加者
So,
はどうしてる
yeah.
んだろうな。特別評論員として他も見てみようぜ。
You could stream from a Linux box. That is correct. All that would be correct rather if a lot of streamers wouldn't use like these obscure OBS plugins that do where they're only available on Windows. So that's actually not really a thing. Not feasible. I definitely say yeah, you're right, but unfortunately, no.
行くで。
I try to do it that way. For sure. Also, then he has this software to share one mouse and keyboard between multiple systems. That's gonna be an issue. You know what? No, that's not gonna run. It has to be a different system. Yep, it's I think Mouse Without Borders is what it's called or something. Basically, you plug your mouse into one PC, and your viewport gets like merged. So if you leave the viewport, the mouse, if your mouse leaves the viewport of your main machine, it will just get quote unquote sent to the other system, and then you can just, you know, as if you have like one PC with multiple screens, and yeah. Synergy for that? I mean, yeah, sure, but it's like the issue is that it's like Windows only, right? You? No. Ah, okay. Well, in that case, you'd have to teach an old dog new tricks. Is this below us? It has to be because of the distance. I see.
行くで。
Oh, markets. Yeah, okay.
服を選びたいならわしのアドバイス通りにすればよいぞ。当時の教練員でもわしのコーデは最高にナウいと評判だったん
I'm
じゃ。
not so sure
本
about
当
that.
か。それじゃあお願いしようかな。ファルザン
You should probably not listen to
今流行り
Farzan
のス
for
タイルで
advice on
いくつか選んでくれない
fashion.
か。
ファルザンにニーロ、それにリシアとキャンディスまで。お前たち何してるんだ？
キャンディスと買い物をしてた
I mean, why
ら。
wouldn't it be an
この
option?
二人に出会ってさ。
I can totally see that
フ
being
ァル
an
ザン
option.
先
As
輩は優しいん
the
だな。
only thing holding
服を選んで
holding
ると聞い
back
て
is
手伝うって言ってくれたん
the
だ。
obscure software uses like the bots and whatnot.
一回りしてみたもの
OBS
の
plugins.
わしに馴
There's
染み
nothing
のあ
wrong
る
with
スタイル
Linux
は
and the
な
op.
かった
Like
な。
if you start
とはいえ
out on
心
Linux,
配
there's
無
no
用。
issue there.
布を買って自分で作ればいいのじゃ。
Make them clothes yourself, right?
赤とピンクのお花を刺繍するじゃろ。そこに緑の葉っぱ
Yeah.
ちょっと待った。それ
Duh.
本当に流行りのスタイルなのか？なんだかお年寄りが着るもののような。
安心せい。
Yeah, not
ク
for
ラシッ
both of
ク
us
という
exactly.
のはな、決して時代遅れにはならんもんじゃ。
And again,
いやいや。
if you start out on
いくらなんで
Linux,
も
no,
そ
like
の
even less technically versatile people would have no
ハルさん
issue
先輩がお
nowadays.
すすめしてくれてるのは確か
But
に
like
流行りだ
taking your
クラシック
existing
コーデだ
setup
よ。
to a different operating system is kind of a
今
kind of a
は
problem.
新しい選択肢もいっぱいあるの。もしよかったら
Slash requires too much work
せっかくみんなが一緒にいるし、
to get running
キ
again.
ャンディスさんもめったにスメールシティに来られないんだから。お買い得なお店いくつか知ってるの。はい、ぜひお願いします。わしも行ってみるとするか。はあ、若者の好みを把握するのも先輩の務めじゃからの。オールザン先輩、ちょっと来て来て。
Another idea would of course be to run
お前は
to run something like Unraid
私
and
たち
then run
教練
Windows in
員
a
に
virtual
入学した
machine,
ばか
right?
りなんです。
Pass
大会で
through
先
the
輩のご
graphics
活躍を
card
目
and
にして
then yeah,
それで
that
お
could
聞き
work.
したいことが。
But good
先
luck
輩は授業を開かれている
telling
んですか？
someone how to set that up.
もちろんじゃ。ぜひ参加を申し込んでくれ。
さ、待ちきれないんだけど。先輩の専攻って何系ですか？精密機械系？
わしは知論派じゃ。
おい、でも先輩って機械に詳しい系じゃないんですか？あ、よく考えてみたら先輩確かに知論派の代表ですもんね。でも知論派の授業ってつまんない系ですよね。ごめんね先輩、別の授業を開いてくれたら絶対参加するから。
Get
じゃ
wrecked.
ね。
わかっておったわい。お前はついて行かなくていいのか？
あ、私先輩のことすごいなって思ってるんです。ですからしばらくは先輩と勉強したくて、選択科目は先輩の授業にします。学院をまたいだ授業はちょっと厳しいかもですが、その時は何卒よろしくお願いします。
良い子じゃ。お前
I'd
さん
argue
良い
that
子じゃの。
if you're a simple user just using like web stuff, you'd better off using Linux in the first place because
ありがとうござい
updating
ま
it
す
is
先輩。
easier and
それでは失礼します。
less Microsoft, well, no Microsoft
またお会いしましょう。
bullshit, you know. All you do is
何だったの
using a
か
web
よくわ
browser,
からな
then
い
yeah,
が、
go Linux. It's the best thing
い
you
い
can
こ
do.
とだったんだよな。おめでとう。
旅人さん、パイモンさん、あなたたちも服をいくつか選んでいきませんか？
ごめんな。もうカーベとご飯の約束をしちゃったんだ。それまでに他の人も取材しなきゃいけないし。あ、そうだ。カサッチとレイラを見なかったか？ カサッチ選手？あの人がどこに行ったかはわからないけど、レイラさんならさっき見かけたよ。メイロン派の学生さんたちと一緒にいたから話しかけられなかったんだ。あっちの方に行ってみたら？メイロン派の学生か。投票でレイラを試合に参加させたやつらだよな。レイラは優勝できなかったわけだからな。
That's still a pain. I'm using Gen 2, so I don't really notice anything like that. It's rolling releases.
様子を見に行ってみようぜ。
Okay. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, it is definitely higher up here. Can you select the right one, please? Oh my god. Which one? Oh, there we go. I won the 50-50. And there's stuff like Ubuntu or just Pop OS, you know. There's distros for Windows. Like people who are coming from Windows. Okay, it's up there. Oh, Mint, yeah, exactly. Honestly,
ごめんなさい。
that's not really the case
第
anymore.
3ラウンドでもっと活躍できてたら。
もうやめて。
I know it was an issue at
あん
some
なに頑
point,
張っ
but
たあ
yeah.
なたを責めなきゃいけないなら、参加する度胸さえなかった私たちはどうなっちゃうわけ？
試合を全部見てたわけじゃないけど、レイラは第1と第2ラウンドの両方で得点した唯一の選手なんだろう。
Like as a basic user, you're not messing around with any system configuration, so the updates are just gonna go through. It's gonna be an issue if you're a more advanced user and you mess around with,
そ
I
れ
don't
は
know,
運が良か
your
っただ
firmware
けで。
package and whatnot.
そんなこと言わないで。あなたの相手は強敵揃いだったんだから。かの有名な正論派のティナリに大マハマトラのセノ、みんなすごい人たちだったじゃない。彼らを差し置いて得点できたのはとてもすごいことよ。他の人がつけたあだ名も間違ってなかったと思うわ。あなたって本当に天才ね。
ありがとう。でも私はそんなんじゃないよ。第2ラウンドの試合中だってちょっと居眠りしちゃって、いつの間にか機械のそばにいたんだから。
Oh yeah, right. Just
あんまり謙遜しすぎ
her
ないで。
alter ego did
みんな
that.
で
Yeah,
例
yeah,
の
yeah.
お疲れパーティーをやろうって相談してたとこなんだから。
Right.
ほら、行きましょう。元気を出して。あなたはこのパーティーの主役なのよ。
レイラの方もうまくいってるみたいだな。よかったぜ。でも結局カサッチとは試合が終わってから会えなかったな。あ、もうすぐご飯の時間だ。
Oh, Paimon's internal clock is like food, 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 food. Right.
飛ぶで。
Like I've messed up Linux distributions pretty hard, and there was one I did not have enough time to fix, but and also I didn't mess it up. It wasn't me, but I've got like everything that I screwed up myself. I managed to get running again. But again, it's I know it's not something your common, I know, Joe would be able to do, but still they would also never be able. They would never actually mess it up that hard. It would be fine. But yeah, no, I still think it should be a separate system. less pain, you know. More flexible.
お金は足りる？
Also more
節約し
expensive,
て
I
おい
get
た
it.
方がいいよ。
安心してくれ。正確に計算したんだ。絶対に予算を超えてないぞ。これまでに何度もごちそうにな
At
った
least
ん
when
だ。
it comes to using
今度こそ
more
おごるよ。
drives.
旅人、パイモン、こっちだ。
You could drop in 40 pulls? Nice. I'm gonna pull on the standard banner in a second.
美味しそうなものがいっぱいだ。
さっき
I should have some
他の
standard
参加
pulls.
者たちのところに
I
行っ
need
てきたと
some
聞いたけど、
gacha
どうだっ
currency.
た？
ファルザンは新しい教え子ができたし、レイラも同級生たちの期待に応えられたみたいだ。でもカサッチだけは見つからなかったな。どこに行ったのかもわからないけど。
アルハイゼンのやつもいないな。せっかく今日は機嫌がいい
You
か
got
らご
amos?
馳走してやろうと思っていたのに。
Pretty
まさか
Genshin, like,
姿も
I
見せない
mean,
なんて
yeah.
な。あいつめ、どこにいるんだ？だいたいあのメッセージは。まあいいか。先に食べるとしよう。
You all share a delicious meal. Of course, Paimon is very happy about that.
冠を投げ捨てた時はびっくりしたよ。今思い返せばそんなに驚くことじゃなかったけど、あの時は少しくらいためらうかと思ってた。
冠を手にし
Went
た
to
瞬
soft
間
pity. I mean, at least you got to
サー
soft
チェンの
pity.
意識が語りかけてきたんだ。彼の絶望と恐怖がずっと僕の頭の中に渦巻いていた。
It's pretty
彼は
unlikely
そう
to
した
get
思
it
考を絶えず
without
頭
soft
の中
pity,
に送
so
り込ん
hey.
できて、それはまるで僕の精神を制御しようとしてるみたいだった。頭痛もだんだんひどくなる一方だったしね。前も言ったように彼の見解に価値がないとは限らない。でも人を不幸にしてしまう研究なんて存在しない方がいいと思ったんだ。
もし彼の違法な研究が誤った形で拡大し、多くの人を苦しめるようなことがあれば、マハマトラが介入して禁止させる。
君のやり方は間違ってなかったと思うよ。
Oh, okay.
もう一つやり方があったとすれば、研究を継承するふりをして財産を手に入れたら放棄するとかかな。君はそんなことしないと思う
Obviously
けど
now
ね。
you have to pull for him, right?
サーチェンの理論や実験を評価する
That's
つも
the
りは
rules,
な
I
い。
think.
でも彼の選択は僕からしてもそんなに悪いものじゃなかったと思うよ。彼が君を選んだのはその証明でもあったと思う。
そうかもしれないな。僕は他人の資産を
I'm
受
just
け取
kidding,
っ
by
た以
the
上
way.
約束したことはちゃんと果
I
たす
know
べ
you
きだ
have
と思
no
ったん
need
だ。
for him.
それ
Sorry, no use
す
for
っ
him.
ごくいいことだと思うぞ。川
Yeah.
辺さんが誠実な人だってことだから。
ありがとう。本当にありがとう。これ、やっぱり僕をちゃんと理解してくれてるな。幸い、今はアルハイゼンもいないからな。でなければまた嫌味を言われていたところだ。
And now he's here.
川辺さんっていてもいなくてもいつもアルハイゼンさんの話をするよな。
もう毎度のことだからね。諦めたよ。
何を言ってる？アルハイゼンはもういるじゃないか。
いるって、どこにだい？どうして教えてくれなかったんだ？
いる。みんなの心の中に。
Oh my god.
なんて怖い話なんだ。僕は心底ゾッとしたぞ。
食べる前に言われなくてよかったぜ。
Mm-hmm.
じゃなきゃご飯が全部冷めちゃってたかもな。
あ
Mm-hmm.
の男の話はもうよそう。そういえばティナリ、試合に参加した目的を達成できたのか？
第1ラウンドでもう達成したよ。なかなかの宣伝効果だったんじゃないかな。あっという間に広まって、こんなにたくさんの人が普及講座に申し込んでくれたのは初めてかもね。ちなみに来月は空いてるかな？君も演説しに来ない？
僕にできることがあるのか？正論派が扱っているものについては何も知らないぞ。
君の得意分野でいいよ。例えばウリンにおける建築の特徴とか、 森を切り開いて建物を作ってばかりじゃいけないとか。
ああ、それなら問題ない。来月は時間を作っていくようにするよ。みんな、お腹の具合はどうだ？追加の注文は大丈夫か？
You probably shouldn't spend all your money again.
オイラもお腹いっぱいだ。毎日こんなごちそうが食べられたらいいのにな。
時間があるときはなるべく集まるようにしよう。どんなに忙しくても、こうして友達と会うのは大事なことだからな。この店は美味しかったな。また今度来よう。
ああ、他の候補としてもう何軒か探しておこう。
他にも美味しい店があるのか？オイラたちのことも忘れないでくれよな。
Oh, Paimon.
これからどうするんだ？
これが終わったら一人で教練院に行こうと思っていた。別に急ぐわけじゃないが、どうかしたのか？
みんな暇そうだな。七星召喚をやらないか？
おや？手に入れたばかりの限定カード。もう見せびらかしたくなったの？
見せびらかすんじゃない。これは世話になった例だ。このカードを一番に拝む権利があるのは最も親しい友人だけだぞ。
いいよ。でも自分のデッキは持ってきてないから借りてくるね。
師匠、実はちょっと前に新しくデッキを組んでみたんだけど。
Okay.
勉強の時間をカードゲームに費やしたりしてないよね。
まあまあ、そう厳しくしてやるなよ。興味関心が一番の先生だってよく言うじゃないか。
Oh boy. While we are here, let me just real quick go ahead and buy some fish. Because that's the easiest way to just get fish. Also, I know we can make this, but hey. I know fishing and you like looking for fish. Well, no, no. I'll just buy it. It's fine.
どうやら今回の学院トーナメントは無事に幕を閉じたみたいだな。サーチェンと冠のことも解決できたし、もう心配なこともないよな。
Saachen's research.
そういえばあの時サーチェンは全部の研究をなんとかにって言ってたよな。言い終わる前に壁に砕かれちゃったけど。もしそれが場所でサーチェンの研究がそこにまだあったら誰かが見つけちゃうかもしれないよな。
アール村か。
サーチェンは砂漠でいろいろ研究をしてたって言ったよな。だとしたら研究をアール村に預けてもおかしくないぞ。それじゃあアール村で運試しと行こうぜ。
Well then, let's see. Oh yeah, his house burnt down. Okay, well. Oh no, I have him. You already found it, maybe? Yeah, he did.
まさかここで会うとはな。
アルハイゼン、どうしてここに？それにお前が読んでるのってまさか。
サーチェンの研究資料だ。資料を整理していた時、サーチェンの生涯について見つけたんだ。そこで研究に興味が湧いた。そうでなければ評論員を請け負うことなんてなかっただろう。サーチェンの意識の断片と相対して俺は推測し、ここで彼の研究を見つけた。
その資料はもう読んだのか？大丈夫か？どこか具合の悪いとこはないか？
何か誤解しているな。サーチェンがあの大建築家を継承者に選んだのは 資料に記録された災難と人間性に共感できたのがあいつだけだからだ。共感して初めて人は苦しみを覚える。過去への無力を感じ、現在に迷い、未来に対して悲観的な態度を抱く。共感する力は諸刃の剣なんだ。その点において明らかに俺とサーチェンは異なるタイプの人間と言える。
Very
共感が過ぎる人間
obviously.
というのは
Yeah, very
友
clearly.
人も多い。広い社交の輪は彼らに社会的利便性をもたらすが、それはかえって目的を達成することを難しくしてしまうんだ。
なんでだ？
真に重要とされることにおいてはどうしても他人と関わるのを避けられない。その上で誰も傷つけずに生きていくのは難しいことだ。目的を達成するためには他人と敵対することも覚悟しなければならないが、それは誰もが耐えられることじゃないからな。この資料に書かれた客観的で鎮鬱で負の側面が強調された全てのものは結局サーチェンの視点からの実験と結論でしかないんだ。
読んだ感想はそれだけなのか？
学者としてサーチェンは紛れもない天才だ。彼は世界の暗黒面を人間性のせいにした。そして多くの実験を行い、基本的に信頼できる、いや正確な結論を導き出した。
じゃあ本当にあいつの言う通り悪いのは人間で全ては悪くなるばかりなのか？
これは俺が答えるべき問題じゃない。しばらくすれば別の誰かが来るだろう。その時に聞いてみるといい。ただ言えるのは世界は正確さだけで成り立っているわけじゃない。単純な正確さが意味をなさない時もある。
Those words you wrote among your notes, what did that line written in ancient script mean?
大いなる理想では虚無に対抗できないかもしれないが、小さき選択ならそれに対抗できる。選択によって理想を追い求める者は幸福が皆に訪れることを祈る。
That's
たと
a
えそれ
pretty
で
long
自分自
text.
身が排除されるとしてもかの者は真理に触れることはない。その目を遮る愚かさを消し去るまで俺はかねてよりその類の理念を認めていない。自己犠牲によって強引にハッピーエンドをもたらそうなどとあのサーチェンにだって理解できないだろう。だが残念なことにどんな観点でも支持する者はいる。そして性格は運命を決めるんだ。さてここに来た目的は達成したから資料は君たちに預けよう。失礼する。
待てよ、こんなものを見るためにここに来たのか？そのせいでお前はご飯を食べそびれたんだぞ。
Yeah.
ご飯？そうか。だが想定内だ。確かに会食をするにはいいタイミングだったからな。
そうだぞ、今日はカーベのおごりだったんだからな。
あいつなら包んで持ち帰るくらいはするだろう。じゃあな。
Ah.
言っちゃったぞ。でもなんだかアルハイゼンはあの資料に影響されなかったみたいだ。これからオイラたちの質問に答えてくれる誰かが来るって言ってたけど、誰なんだろうな。
You wait around near the research materials. Oh. Of course.
旅人にパイももうついていたのね。
Of course, yeah.
ナヒーだ。それにカサッチ。まさかカサッチに学院トーナメントに参加するよう頼んだのって
That
ナヒ
makes
ーダだっ
sense.
たのか？ええ、私だったの。驚いたかしら？
Yeah, somewhat. A little. Actually, not really a little.
もしかして冠に問題があるってナヒーダは最初から知ってたのか？もしそうなら冠をすり替えるとかできたんじゃ。サーチェンの研究そのものは誤りではなかったもの。彼は一生を費やして研究を続け、最後にはこの資料を作り上げた。 これはまさに彼の知恵の結晶よ。この資料がトラブルの種になる可能性は心配だったけれど、サーチェンが真理を求める中でしてきた努力を消したりはしないわ。だからカサッチにトーナメントを見張ってもらったの。
今はもうその呼び方をする必要はないだろう。
No.
だって素敵な響きなんだもの。ね。
No, we called him Wanderer.
話を戻しましょう。
Come on.
もしサーチェンの選んだ人がこの研究に耐えられなかったり、これがより多くの人を苦しめることになりそうだったら、この子に介入してもらうつもりだったわ。
結局サーチェンが選んだやつはこの研究に目もくれなかったね。実に滑稽だったよ。
本当は人との付き合い方を学んでほしかったのだけれど、あんまり効果はなかったみたいね。
そんなことする必要ないよ。古い借りをまだ返してないんだ。新しい借りなんて作りたくない。
ナヒーラ、さっきサーチェンの研究は誤りじゃなかったって言ったよな。それってお前はあいつの研究を認めたってことで。
Basically, every Smeru character took part in this event, didn't they?
この比喩を使いましょう。
There's no character that did not
私の目に
participate.
映る真理は
Yeah,
まるで
yeah. There's no
キノシシ
no
の
character
よう
that
だ
did
わ。
not participate in this. I
一部
think.
の人はキノシシの背にあるキノコだけを見て、キノシシはキノコだと
They,
いう
in
わ。
some way, shape, or form.
一部の人はキノシシの体を見て、キノシシはイノシシだという。また別の人は本質を見透かしたと思い込み、キノシシは獣肉だと言い放つの。
And they'd be
こ
right.
れらの結論にはどれも正しい一面があるけれど、どれもキノシシの本質を客観的に描写したものではないわ。わかったような、わからないような。世界も同じよ。私を含めその全容を理解できる人はいない。私たちは皆真理を追い求める道の途中にいるの。限りある知識の境界線の内側に、ある人は世界の美しさを盲信し、ある人は世界の醜さを知っている風に語る。実際のところ重要なのは世界の今の姿じゃなくて、人々がそれをどのようにしたいかなの。もちろん私は一人一人に何かをするよう強いたりはしないわ。結局のところあらゆる知恵を導き力を発揮させることは知恵の神である私の責任だから。
ごちゃごちゃとご考説を垂れてくれたけど、結局この資料はどうするつもりだい？
Yeah.
この資料を継承した
Yep,
カ
they
ー
got
ブ
them all
は
in,
その
right?
拡散を望んでいない。だからこの
Yeah, like
主
they
な
are, for
き資料
example.
は封印するわ。でもサーチェンの研究はある種の消極的な知恵として真理を構成する一部でもあるの。もしこれからサーチェンが歩んだ道を通りたいという人が現れても、私は止めたりしないわ。陰論派の後輩がいつかサーチェンの理論を理解できるようになった上で、絶望を乗り
Yeah,
越
I
え
saw
る
of them,
方
right?
法を
Yeah.
見つけることを期待しましょう。
陰論派にそんなやついるわけ？待て、僕を陰論派に残しておくつもりじゃないだろうね。はあ？学者になった覚えなんてないよ。君の目に映る僕は利用価値のある囚人でしかなかったはずだろ。
また始まったぜ。あら、スメールでは囚人にも教育を受ける権利があるのよ。陰論派で勉強して自分の因果に正しく向き合い、過去の古い借りを清算する
Yeah,
ことを
don't
学ん
worry,
で
don't
ほしい
worry.
の。最終的
I
に
thought so. I would have done this
あなたの
myself
出した論
after the
文は
cutscene.
私が自ら審査するわ。ちゃんと真面目に取り組んでね、カサッチくん。
Well then. That is... Oh, nope, it's not done yet. We have this one. Is it? Hold on. Which one is which? I am not entirely certain. Ah, this is okay. Yeah, this is still part of it. All right, let's do this one then. Speaking of storage earlier, I at some point in time had the idea to replace all of my storage with SSDs. I looked at the pricing again, and I'm like, yeah, let's just not. I would definitely quiet my room by a lot, but uh-uh.
20年前、教令員はサーチェンの資産を手に入れたばかりだった。まるでその巨額の投資を祝うように、その年の学院祭は特別盛大に行われた。あの頃僕はまだ幼かった。シティを歩いていたら、あちこちに学院トーナメントのポスターがあって、思わず父さんにそのことを聞いた。あの冠が特別に見えて、とても綺麗だとも言った。父さんは、じゃあ父さんが優勝して、冠で遊ばせてやろうかと聞いてきたよ。僕は嬉しくて、一生懸命うなずいた。でもその試合で父さんは冠を手に入れることはできなかった。帰ってきた時はとてもがっかりしてたな。その後父さんは砂漠へ調査に行くと言って家を出た。そしてしばらくもしないうちに、リュウさん、どんなに経っても僕はこのことを思い出す勇気がなかった。僕が余計なことを言わなかったら、あんなことにはならなかったかもしれないってね。
You don't want to spend money on storage? Hey, I'm a data hoarder. I need my storage, alright? The only issue with this current setup that I have is just that it's so damn loud. Like, I've spent a lot of effort to make sure that my actual, like my work machine basically makes no noise no perceivable noise whatsoever. And then there's just my storage that, yeah. You have 12 to have, that's nothing, come on. 80% is used for porn, which you can just delete it if you need more space. Yeah, a lot of my storage is used for anime, and really, really old anime as well, that you can no longer find anywhere, so yeah. Your father may have seen Sachin that year. Don't mention the result of the investigation. We will mention the result.
まさかオイラたちが聞いた20年前砂漠に行ったっていう人だけど、あれって実は。
And all over the place. Like the old one is like there's DVD, there's TV rips. For the old stuff, I also have Blu-ray, but that's a different story. That's newer.
だから砂漠へ行って苦しむ人々を探そうとした。僕にはそれがよくわかる。
I have the original Macross from 1980 something. All the episodes. So, you know. Exactly, that below 720p is not a lot of space, yeah.
何度も自分に言い聞かせた。父さんは優勝できなくてがっかりしたんじゃない。見たままのことが全てじゃないと。でも、結局は僕が試合のことを話したせいだ。心配するな。僕はあの冠を壊したんだ。
How often do I watch them? I don't know. Again, I mentioned it earlier. I'm a data hoarder. I'm not throwing away that stuff. Ever. If I can't, like, yeah, avoid that at all. Period. It's not happening. Okay, how many like standard pulls do I have right now? 62. Permanent wish? Okay, well. Well, I have no idea. Let's just go. I'm glad you never had that kind of... Yeah, it's better. It's for the better. This is sacrificial fragments. You know what? I think I actually need some of those. If it's gone, it's gone. Yeah, see, I can't. Oh, hey. Okay. Well then. Sword is not really that useful. Nothing really. Honestly, I just need some Master Star Glitter. Oh, hey. Well, there's something. Hey! Another Tinnery, okay. Oh, another Rosaria as well. Good pull, good pull. Okay. They are pulling out champions, but Genshin feels so useless. Yeah, that's the issue with having like so many options already, right? I guess. Oh, I should already have C6 Sarah, so that should just be a full convert at this point. Yep. Okay. Well then. Oh, hey. You already had some. Okay, no, not escape. Constellation. Okay, more crit on charge. And Constellation. Sweet. 20 broken characters with a death that doesn't want any power creep. Yep. I mean, I kind of appreciate there not being a power creep. I'll be completely honest with you. But at the same time, there is of course an issue with the need for new characters. Although the introduction of Denjo definitely, you know, changed stuff. By now you have a good team again, right? So, yeah. Right. There. There we go. C6. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Yeah, sure, eventually you would have gotten, like, but nah. It's fine. Okay, I still need to do the test runs for Bezo and for Kaves, so let's do that. Because I have not looked into these characters yet at all. Yes, I did. I just haven't been playing Genshin on PC a lot recently, so I never actually bothered with reading everything, you know, and the others I already knew how to play, so I just did it on mobile. Kaves elemental skill can deal Dendro damage across a large AoE that will cause all Dendro cores within that area to burst immediately. After his talent, an Architect's Undertaking is unlocked. When attacks from Dendro cores hit Kave, he will also recover HP based on his elemental mastery. Right, he does not take damage from them, right? Yeah. His elemental burst will allow his normal charged and plunging attacks to temporarily be converted to Dendro damage and increase their attack AoE. During this time, all Dendro cores created through bloom reactions triggered by all his own partners will deal more damage when they burst. Additionally, additional elemental orbs will drop during the trial event, So technically, this sounds pretty good. Like if this kind of stacks with Nilo, that'd be amazing. I imagine it does not. It does stack, that's okay. Scan, dealing AoE on core, and they burst. 6 seconds cooldown, that's not too bad. That's 20. Completely unleashes Marker's energy and create a cubic scanned space, dealing AoE damage to all opponents within it, causing all Dendro cores in its AoE to immediately burst, and granting Kave the following. It increases, yeah, we know that. All Dendro cores created by all your own party members through bloom reactions will deal additional damage when they burst. Increase resistance interruption, that's a new theme. I really like, this is kind of a thing, right? They added a lot of enemies that now interrupt you, and now a lot of characters are getting resistance to interruption, making the other old characters less desirable. These effects will be cancelled once Kave... Oh, okay. But we have only... Yeah, okay, that's true. It's not amazing. Okay. When damage dealt by a Dendro core, including damage from Bulge and Hyperbloom, hits Kave, Kave will regain... Yep. Doing Painted Dome after Kave's normal charge attack will be increased. This effect can be triggered once every 1.1 seconds, so basically all the time, maximum of 4 stacks. I see. Huh. That is a good question, because actually, hold on. He heals just himself? It is just him. Okay. Okay. If it wasn't just himself, then Yao would be gone. But since it is just himself, I can't do that. Yes, sir.
行だ。
The only one you could channel is Nahida. That is not happening. That is not happening. Okay, let's see. My Song's elemental skill will pursue nearby opponents, dealing several instances of dendro damage before returning to him and restoring HP to all his party members. When his elemental burst is unleashed, Baizo will enter the pulsing clarity state and periodically generate a short duration shield. When that shield's duration ends or it breaks, it will heal Baizo's own active character and unleash Spirit Vein attacks against nearby opponents. It doesn't sound all that amazing. Controls a sprite that cruises and attacks nearby opponents after it performs 3 attacks, or if there are no opponents nearby, the sprite will return healing all nearby party members based on Baizo's max HP. Okay. Shield that absorbs 250%. Will generate a new shield every 2.5 seconds. Okay. The seamless shield will heal your own active character. Own active character based on Baizo's max HP and attack opponents by unleashing Spirit Vein, dealing damage under the following circumstances. When the character is under the protection of a Seamless Shield and a new Seamless Shield is generated, okay. When the Seamless Shield's effect expire or when it is shattered. So, okay. That is not bad. That is actually pretty nice. Has a 6-second cooldown. Obviously pretty high energy cost because, yeah. The damage absorption by itself is not that, it's pretty pathetic though. It's mostly just to prevent some damage and then burst so that you can get the AoE, right? Yeah. It's against different effects according to the current HP of your current active character, okay? When the HP is less than 50%, Baizo gains 20% healing bonus. When the HP is... Okay, we get bonus dendro damage. They prevent interruption. Only if they don't burst, right? Actually, no, even if they burst. Yeah, that's good. Characters who are healed by Seamless Shield will gain the Year of Verdant Favor effect. Each 1000 max HP that Baizo possesses that does not exceed, okay, will increase the Burning, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon reaction damage dealt by these characters by 2%. Okay. It's actually pretty good, isn't it? Although it's additive, right? So if you add it to Nilo, it doesn't all of a sudden double. It just adds 100% to your stack size, right? It's always additive. The only multiplicative effect that is in the game is Yoimiya's E, right? Yeah. The person in the party interacting with certain harvestable items will heal your current active character for, yeah. That's neat. Still seems pretty good in general. So yeah, there's that.
命の重みを知りなさい。治療しないとな。早く投降しなさい。はっ、しびれなさい。
逃がさないわよ逃がさない
こん
この件はわかるかい股間奥義
薬も毒になりえん。
ちょっとビリビリさせないとねちょっとビリビリさせないとね
すぐに治してあげましょう。
治療しないとな。
逃がさないわよ
I was like, who was that just now? But yeah, the snack actually talks. He's not bad, but he is a healer, shielder. I mean, that's pretty good actually, I'd say. Like, I do like the combination, especially because I don't have Kokomi, right? So he would definitely be a good replacement for Yao Yao, but he's also a 5-star, so actually pulling for him requires too many resources. You know, I like personally, I do have use for him, right? It's yeah, but I just don't have enough resources to actually get him. So yeah. What's this weapon, by the way? Like, what does it do? For 3 seconds after using an elemental burst or creating a shield, the equipping character can gain the primordial jade regalia effect. Restore energy, okay, and gain elemental damage bonus for the corresponding elemental type for every of their HP, up to 12%. Right. I mean, this is kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie, especially for like a high energy character like him. Also, it's an HP catalyst, but the later part is kind of useless. Yeah, it fixes his energy problems, exactly. That's what it does. That's exactly what it does. That's all it does. I mean, do we have a catalyst that has HP %? Because I do not recall as much as I wanna. Oh, is Thrilling Tales actually HP? It is. It's got a lot less. It has a lot less ratio though, right? But technically, yeah, you're right. I need to make a second Thrilling Tales. By the way. Okay. So I can see the, like, I can definitely see the usefulness, but I am also kind of glad that it's not like a quote-unquote required item. That's the issue with healer catalysts have. They have to compete with this ridiculous 3-star. Yeah. It kinda is. I don't know how bad his energy problems are, right? He has major issues. Figures. Figures. Though I'd argue, with a 20-second cooldown in a Bloom team, you probably get enough energy in that time to just keep, like, get it up again. So, yeah. And yes, I know what I just said. Paimon's getting so used to how you look now that Paimon can't remember what you looked like without the chaplet, Sarosh. Paimon seems to recall some baldness on the top of your head and a naughty disposition. He is pretty bad in Bloom though, since he is mostly single target. But, like, here's the thing. What does Yao Yao do? She's also pretty bad. The reason you'd use Yao Yao is because she's a Dendro healer and thus doesn't kill your Nilo, right? So, But Paimon didn't expect you to get the chaplet so easily. Though it was mostly thanks to our help. Oh yeah, Yao Yao does that if you are not low HP. Otherwise she targets you. Bah. Mention the trifle of the past no more, Pale Floater. The thing of greatest importance, the reason why we were able to claim this chaplet so easily, was because I am a pari worthy of the Twin Horn chaplet. Hence, everything fell into place as it was meant to be. Perhaps I was fated to bear this crown from the day of my birth, right? Kokumi is so much easier. Yeah. Bragging loudly, I see. Helder Sovan, what brings you here? Just seeing if our newest Bloomguard is fulfilling her duties. Duties? Oh no, did you think claiming such a title would bring you nothing but fame and fortune, Soros? Impossible. I'm no pari of rank ignorance. The duties I have not been neglected. Indeed, I have also performed the necessary feats to be worthy of my colleagues, whatever, yeah. Though the flashing flame might steal your attention, a gradual trickle of enduring devotion may also be worthy of praise. In the time you have spent away from us, there have been countless pari who, though unable to ever gain the title of Bloomguard, still contribute to our great community with quiet dignity. I thought you would perform some deeds that would prove your worthiness of the title of Bloomguard. As it turns out, however, it seems you have just been idling about. She's done pretty great things. I mean... I did not mean to neglect my duties. It's just that the responsibilities of a Bloomguard weren't fully detailed by the Order of Skeptics. It is a power tradition after all, and trying to learn it from humans is pure folly. Though you have earned the approval of the Quarena, I would have hoped this word would never come up again. You remain a young pari. In times like these, it is best to direct and consult me for guidance. By the way, have you done the quest by now? Or is it just like, whatever, I don't want to deal with this area just yet. I don't know how deep you have to go into the world quest to actually be able to do the event, but judging from this, you probably have to complete all of it, basically. Ask for your guidance directly, Elder. But no, the chaplet possesses a great deal of knowledge. I need but contemplate for a moment before I am greeted with answers. You've rushed through part 1 to unlock the pet. Was that enough? You get a skip option, but I recommend doing the... Okay, nice. I gotcha. But Sovan is right here. She even said that if we have questions, she will answer. We don't even have to go hunting for details anymore, right? I doubt my elder's sincerity. I doubt not, my sincerity. It's just, I heard the order of skeptics say that only the answers one finds themselves are worth any merit. Isn't it something someone else told you as well? The order of skeptics even constantly makes mistakes in its own official documents. Alright. Hey, and now she asks. You just skipped it? Aww. Does it actually skip the entire story? No, right? You can still do it, because it's definitely worth doing. In my opinion. Extraordinary competence and keen insight are a necessity. It just allows you to start the event, okay. I've already prepared 6 training tasks, oh boy, with 3 men to test flying skills, and the other 3, well, they'll need Sarosh to clear out some potential threats. Ha! Sounds kind of familiar. Gotcha. In the Recollector's Path event, you must help Sarosh follow Zoran's instructions to discover her role as a Bloomguard. When each stage of the Recollector's Path begins, Sarosh must listen to Zoran's teachings, oh no, and then go to the specific site to undergo 2 trials before engaging in a short summary after passing said trials. No! You have to pay attention! You cannot be serious! During the Tranquil Trial, Sarosh will need to use Niroda fruit and the curio scattered nearby to pursue your uninvited guests. Gotcha, this sounds like fun. During the trial, Sarosh can throw out an unlimited number of Niroda fruits. As these fruits hit different curios, various effects will be triggered that will affect the nearby uninvited guests. I was hoping for something like that when doing the quest. When the situation gets too cluttered, you can use Analyze to summarize the specialties of the various curios and uninvited guests, and thus figure out a way to drive them out. Okay. Expel the opponents, destroy the boxes and barrels, no more than 20 fruit. Gotcha. Enraged Flower. A plant that is fantastic in both appearance and ability. It always seems to possess a seething expression. After this curio is struck by the Niroda fruit, it will spit out an enraged fruit at high speed, smashing aside all opponents along the path and sending them running. A bonfire made using dry wood, it can bring about a certain festive ambience to influence these uninvited guests. After this curio is struck by Niroda fruit, it will start burning and attract nearby opponents. Okay, that's kind of nice. Commonly seen thorns covered in rapier-sharp needles, warning against any foolish enough to approach. The thorns can block enraged fruits from so it will burn for duration. A weak but ordinary looking explosive electro barrel, unable to inflict lethal harm on any creature. After the struck, it will explode, sending nearby foes flying and fleeing. At the same time, it can also cause elemental reactions with the thorns, for example. Mundane wooden barrel. It seems to contain a lot of resources used by the uninvited guests. Destroy them to disrupt the enemy's supplies. Will shatter upon being struck. And then, same here. So 20. Well, this seems obvious. Okay. So all we have to do is make them flee, huh? This one, and this one. And good night. Well, now we just blow up the barrels and be done. Oh wait, there's more here. I didn't see that. Okay. Well then. It's kind of funny. But yeah, they run away. They don't get actually executed. So hey, that's a bit of a letdown. Less satisfying. During the reinforced reminisce trial, Sarosh can use memory fragments to check important reminiscences. You must assist Sarosh in finding the correct location to complete said reminisce. Okay. Once you reach the correct location, use the memory fragment to match the reminiscence with the actual site to complete it. After the trial starts, the time will start ticking down. Once it finishes doing so, Sarosh will receive a hint to help her find the correct location. I don't want to do that though. Find the correct location to restore the reminisce. How does this work? I mean, I don't want your hint. I don't want your fucking hint. Come on. I hate this. Why do they do this? That's like no time. I think we need to remember this. Seems a lot of skeptics had too much influence on her. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember parts of this from the quest, so if they actually like expect you to remember all of this and summarize it, then what the fuck? Maybe you can think of it as a, yeah, necessary for growth. You describe your adventures with the runner and the other, yeah. Yes, Paimon, that's exactly why. Should have humans offering their odes and songs to us. Well, I get to choose the best thing off the dot. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll just walk. We also have some nice music to accompany us. We enjoy this one. And it's gone, never mind. So, summary, here we come. You could say so. Duh. Okay, maybe we don't have to actually do that. It's just auto. Okay, it's actually just you do stuff and then bam. Gotcha. That's better. So, what do we have here? This looks like a different kinda. Yeah. In Intrepid Impulse, Soros must reach the destination within the time limit. The more time Soros has left upon completion, the more valiant courage she obtains, the higher your challenge score will be. During the trial, get close to glowing wraiths to borrow their power and sprint forward over a certain distance and temporarily expand your collection AoE for the things. And of course, you must avoid these guys, and they will also lower our scores, apart from mudding our screen. Gotcha. Okay. Those things were like way out of the way. There's like no way you... I guess this... Yeah, there's no way you collide with it. Like, what the fuck? I mean, this is the first one, but still. Okay, I assume you can do this in like with 3 minutes flat remaining. I didn't instantaneously hit shift, so that's probably like 1 second lost. Other than that, I don't think you can do it any faster. Well, maybe cutting corner... I don't know. Maybe cutting corners a bit more. That's... whatever, it's fine. Another one of these. Okay. Please give me more than 15 seconds to do this, or 30. Yeah, way down here. And probably closer. I don't want your hint, game. Okay, maybe not closer. Well, we got fucked. We have the hint. I hate this. Why? Why even do this? Like, why even make this event if you are going to tell... This one will be frozen in time. Well, it is apparently. And there Surge goes again, ready to sacrifice herself. Though some humans believe that the Satek winner is the completed state of a quicksand eel. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, what? I'm gonna mention in the oaths might not be pink or cute, but instead have a rough but reliable exterior, a mild and respectful personality. An act with rationality and calmness. Yeah, that's definitely not Sorosha, right? Yeah, exactly. Wow. And Soros got it wrong once again. The lesson there is more like everything is temporary instead of yeah, make sure that you are not forgotten by writing down your story in a permanent way, more permanent way. Yep, interesting. Thanks, appreciate. Can interesting be considered a compliment? Thanks. Well, next training. Do we have? Yeah, okay, there's combat. Is this underground? I will assume not. It is not. Okay, good. Well then, let's see if we can dodge detection here. The answer is yep. Just you wait. So what else do we have here? This one again. Torrent Amber. This Hydro Amber has a mundane appearance. That said, it is said to be able to call down heavy rainstorms. So perhaps that is only true because the small size of the Bari. After its crew is struck by a fruit, the region will suffer rainfall and will inflict wet. Commonly encountered electrocrystal. It will send nearby foes flying and fleeing. At the same time, it can also cause an elemental reaction with certain. And there's that again, there's that again. Okay, nothing too special. I'm not entirely sure how wet is gonna help us, but we will see. So we definitely want to hit this. Let's do this. Oh, I see. They run away to dry themselves. Ah. What does this do? I see. So explosions nearby actually caused these to flee. I wasn't sure. I should have just tried that. Okay. Okay, good night. So, what do we have here? Definitely want to burn this. Okay, you're gonna get scared. You're like, I don't want to be here anymore. Really? Okay, that sucks. You are just gonna get sent flying. Yeah, missed. Okay, I should do the bottom one first to get the timing right. Like everything else is easy, but that one requires some timing, so yeah. There we go, that's better. That's better. Hey, you. Get all of these guys. Okay. Real quick, I saw something. There's fungi here. Obviously, those fungi need to get exterminated. Getting spores. You never know when you need more of them, and you need so many. So yeah. Oh, there's none. Well, we got green here. You know what? That is technically 4 whites in total from 3 fungi. I call that a win. So you are looking for that, I believe. How do you even do this? Like, how do you even position yourself in time? Before the hint drops and you get just wrecked. Not quite. Well, we lost, so yeah. I hate this hint system. Just gives you the answer immediately. It's just no. Yep. So he went for me, like through for me, yeah. You might complain a lot, but you don't. But do you care about your people, right? Wow. Wow. Yeah, the path really isn't that long. It's true. It's like I don't know, what is it? Like 100 meters or something? It's nothing. After the catastrophe, a great number of Oceanids came from Contentious Meadow. Right, we heard about that, I think. Pretty sure. Sounds familiar. Yeah, maybe. They look pretty similar, Oceanids and these guys. Wouldn't be surprised if the Oceanids are just like they are the Dendro version, right? Oceanids are the water version, and there might just be the other elements as well. Maybe a bit. The slander flows from my lips, wow. One is around the others. What? Yeah. One story is not that important or something. Let's see. So I assume that these quests are just tied to... Yes. Okay. So you get new quests every day. Well, every day? Yeah, every day. So that's how this event works. Fair enough. I'm a bit surprised that, yeah, you do get like these for the quest completion there, but you do have to click for the other rewards. I could have just given you like that. Oh well. Okay. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the remembrance part. Like seriously, it's fine if you just give me the option to get a hint, but just giving me the answer, I don't want the answer. I want to be able to figure it out myself, but the game does like 30 seconds and you're done. Seriously, I wonder why they even give you a timer and not the answer immediately, because there's no way you get that in 30 seconds immediately. Like, nah. That's ridiculous. Unfortunately, there's like whenever I have something to complain about in an event, there's no survey for that particular event, and we already had the event survey about the other stuff, so we already know there's not gonna be one for this one. Oh yeah. Nope. Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Thanks. Resistance to interruption. Yeah. I'm seriously thinking about replacing Kazuha with Zhongli in this team. It's not really necessary, and I imagine the Geo Pillar Wave probably messes with the combo, so I kind of don't want to do it. But at the same time, not being able, like, not getting interrupted is so nice. I guess this is another instance where Baizo would be nice. Then again, there's also already a healer in that team, right? And yeah, Cookie is an amazing healer, honestly. So, like single target healer at least, not a party healer. Okay, is that it? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the this one sometime off stream. Because I think for the time being, unless okay, so this is 5 days. How much more time is in this patch? I see. So the next abyss is definitely something we're gonna do on the next patch then. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me for this Genshin patch for Genshin. Don't think I'm gonna do another only dialogue stream with Baizo story quest. Is there? There's nothing else, right? Right, there's also Lila. Nah. Nah. Do we already know roughly what we'll get next patch? I think they released a story teaser, right? So we will get new story next time. We'll see. We'll see. That's the wrong button. Bum, bum. Loading. All right. Yeah, I think that is gonna be it for me for today. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. There will be one potentially last Xenoblade Chronicles 3 stream tomorrow, where we will take on the level 90 twin super boss of Future Redeemed. No promises in me actually going ahead and trying to do that for the entire day, our day stream, because as I mentioned before, this boss is rage inducing, at least for me. But I'll definitely give it a good few tries. And if that, either if you beat him or if I say fuck this, we're gonna switch over to the base game and do the like the quad super boss rush time attack, because I did promise we do beat that on stream. I have no, like, I've grinded gems in the meantime, so equipment is better. We'll see what how well that's gonna turn out. But yeah, that's it. That's gonna be that for tomorrow. For now, I hope you had a good day. A good time, rather. Good day as well. And yeah, hope to see you guys again next time. Also, of course, don't forget, more Stranger of Paradise on Saturday. For now, have a good day, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are. Do stay awesome. I will see you next time.